Bright Duty. Every student matters.
So much for air. We know how important this atmosphere is and what is its contribution to the existence of life on earth. But what are we doing to the air? An increase in the content of harmful substances in air is called air pollution. So because the level of the harmful substances in the air is increasing, it is resulting in air pollution. Now, at the very beginning, when I discussed about atmosphere, we spoke about the composition of air. That is, the air contains gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, so on and so forth. But because of the pollutants, we see that there are many such substances which are added into the atmosphere which is not required at all, and this is resulting in harmful effect to the life that exists. And thus, the term these harmful substances, when they are present in increasing amount, then we term it as air pollution. The factors that are responsible for air pollutions are vehicular exhaust. Vehicular exhaust means the petrol or the diesel or CNG which is used in the vehicles to run results in combustion reaction, and then there is lot of exhaust, lot of byproducts which are produced along with heat. Now these byproducts are then expelled into the atmosphere, which results in the air pollution. The exhaust from the combustion of petrol and diesel leads to production of poisonous gases, and this poisonous gases, if inhaled for a longer duration of time, then has adverse effect on health. It leads to respiratory tract disorders, lung cancers, asthma, so on and so forth. Next is industrial waste. Harmful gases expelled into the atmosphere causes serious air pollution. We know that industries uses lot of chemicals, lot of substances, and their exhaust without being filtered are expelled off into the atmosphere, and thus it results in serious air pollution. The next is deforestation. Excessive deforestation has contributed in degrading the air quality. Now, why is it? How is deforestation responsible for air pollution? We know that plants tends to control and keep the level of carbon dioxide and oxygen in balance. But due to deforestation, this balance tends to be disrupted, and we find that the level of pollutant tends to be increasing. Because if this forestation, if these plants and trees are there, then they tend to have natural way of filtering the air. In fact, the vegetation are the natural air purifiers. But due to the increasing demand of land area, these vegetations and trees and plants are being cut off. And due to this excessive deforestation, it has resulted in the decrease in the air quality. So we have already seen three important reasons: vehicular exhaust, industrial exhaust, and deforestation. The next is combustion of fossil fuels, which has tremendously contributed to the air pollution. The fossil fuel like coal and petroleum contains small amount of nitrogen and sulfur. When these fuels are burned, nitrogen and sulfur forms different oxides. These oxides, when inhaled, lead to chronic respiratory disorders, but when mixes with rainwater, to form acid rain. So we find that the exhaust which are being given out due to the burning of fossil fuels. Now, what are fossil fuels? Coal, petrol, diesel, CNG, LPG, kerosene, all these are fossil fuels. Now, when they undergo combustion reaction, they tend to give out lot of harmful gases. Now, the amount of suspended particles increases in the atmosphere, which causes smoke during the winters. Regular breathing of polluted air causes allergies, cancers, and heart diseases. Now, what happens during the winters? We know that the temperature of the earth reduces. The ground temperature reduces, the water vapor starts condensing at a lower level. Now, what happens when these suspended particulates starts condensing in these water vapor which is present in the lower atmospheric level? Then they tend to form what is called as smoke. Now, smoke is very harmful because they contain lots of pollutants, lots of such substances which tends to harm our health. So I hope this is clear. You have learned the 4 important reasons why air pollutions are being caused: vehicular exhaust, industrial exhaust, deforestation, and the combustion of fossil fuels. The harmful effects of air pollution. The harmful effects of some of the air pollutants are dizziness, headache, eye irritation, nasal irritation, coughing, sore throat. Air pollution affects the respiratory system of living beings and causes bronchitis, pneumonia, asthma, and lung cancer. Burning of fossil fuels like coal and petroleum releases oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. Not only in the inhalation of these gases dangerous, they also dissolve in rain to produce acid rain. The burning of fossil fuels also increases the amount of suspended particles in air. These suspended particles could be unburnt carbon particles. Presence of these pollutants in air during cold season, winter, causes the formation of smoke, which reduces visibility and causes problems on the roads. Formation of smoke is an indication of air pollution.